Hi Capricorn, my Cappies out there, if you don't mind me calling you that. But hi Capricorn, this is Tarot Wisdom. I welcome you all. To all my subscribers, welcome back. Thank you for subscribing. That's greatly appreciated. And to all you newcomers, I would like to welcome you to the channel. I hope that you enjoyed the reading. I hope you like what you hear and see in my way of reading the tarot. I encourage you all to like, subscribe, and share. This reading is for Capricorn for the mid-month of July. Now, could have started last week as far as the energies, or it could go, into August. But this is the mid-month reading, the messages that came out for you guys. Also, I shuffled and a card came out from postcards from Spirit. So I have one message that came out for you guys for that, which I will read to you. And then, of course, I have my loving words from Jesus, just for added inspiration. We all need it, you know that. Capricorn, I'm so happy to say, it looks like a great reading. It looks like a great reading. You have 3 major arcanas that came out, okay? And it looks like it's about love. I don't know if you guys have found love. I don't know if you guys are loving yourself more. I don't know, but the love energy is in the air. Looking at the cards, if you are starting a new relationship, it may be with a fire sign. I don't always put that aspect on it, but since the Queen of Wands came out, it may be with a fire sign. Or also, it could be that you are just feeling more fired up, more energetic. I know some people say, well, I'm tired or something like that, but maybe your attitude is just more energy to it, you know what I mean, more positivity. So anyway, let me get into the reading, and I'll just go through the cards now just to show you what you have. You have the Victory card, 6 of Wands. Some type of victory came about or is coming about for you guys. Next up, you have the Lovers. Then you have the Queen of Wands. That's good energy to have. All these good energy. Then you have the major arcana, the Star card. Everybody knows that's my favorite. Besides the Sun, well, it's just a good card. Then you guys have another major arcana, the Death card. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I'm in a good mood. And then you have the other major arcana, the World. So yeah, it looks really good. You guys are experiencing some kind of victory over your life. Okay? This is positive. I like to see that come out for Capricorns. Even though you're an earth sign, you have 2 wands energy, which is a lot of passion, a lot of action. But that victory card means a lot. You're victorious over something. And from being as though the next card is the Lovers, that's what I'm hoping it is. Your eyes may be set on somebody, or somebody's eyes are set on you. And at first I said it might be a fire sign, but the Lovers is a Gemini card. So it could be an air sign. It could be an air sign coming in. But whatever it is that you're feeling victorious about is bringing love into your life. And it's striking up a new passion. And I think in a couple of readings ago, it was either the last reading or 2 readings ago, I had that you guys had passion returning into your life. So it's a lot of things that you probably wouldn't have taken action on that you guys are really ready finally to take action on. Because she has lit this tower in this globe. So there's a lot of passion going on in your life and action. Whatever way you guys find yourselves active, maybe actively living out this new love interest. Or if you're already coupled, is passion returning? Maybe you guys were having a hard time of it, but finally victory arrived. If you are already coupled, victory arrived, and your connection is made much, much stronger now, you know. And now you can feel that passion, that fire, that energy returning. And the next card up is the Star card. That means this is something that you've been wanting. Whether you're coupled, whether you're newly in a relationship, you know, like a relationship starting out, this is something that you guys wish for. This is hope. This is recovery. This is healing from the past. You know, maybe you couldn't let certain emotions go, but now you're victorious over it, and you can. That Star card came up. And the next card is Death, okay? And that's a transformation. So with the hope and the healing that you guys may be experiencing or are experiencing or have experienced, there's transformation. And I asked for a clarified card, and what came out was the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. So yes, that totally makes sense to me, because you guys are transforming from holding everything so tight, so close to you. And it's not just about money, even though Pentacles symbolize money, but it's whatever you hold dear. It could be your emotions. It could be just being free to talk to someone freely, open your heart up. But in this card, this guy is holding it close to his chest. And like I said, that was clarified. The Death card, this was clarified by the Death. The Death card was clarified, sorry guys, by the Four of Pentacles. So you're transitioning from holding things so tight and bottled up. You know, that's been a long-standing wish for you, whether you said it out loud to anyone or communicated it to our Creator, to God. And the end result is the world. You know, the world is opening up for you guys, and it is because of love. It is because of the victory that you felt. You know, it's coming into you guys, or it's here, and it's something that you guys are working on. And this goes for male or female, you know, because from the description of Capricorns that I do know and just read about, they're really good people, and they're serious about things. And when it comes to love, sometimes it's hard for them to express themselves. So when they can and they feel free enough, that is definitely a victory. And that's whether you are coupled, whether you are just finding this new love. Because like I said, it seems, and don't go by the signs. I'm putting it out there because it's a great possibility. It's with probably a fire sign or any of the air signs, especially a Gemini. Especially a Gemini. Okay? Somehow they brought out something good in you. And I mean, it's not just that they brought it out in you. You allowed it to come out. Because, you know, it's been a hope. You know, things are really behind the scenes around you, just in your essence, in your soul. You know, the God, the angels, all the helpers of the Creator, all the good forces, that they've heard you, they've seen you, they know what you're going through. And this star is hope. It's hope and healing from the past. Obviously you guys are healing, because that Death card came right after. You're transitioning from being so rigid and tight and holding back feelings and holding back emotions, and this is all for me, because if I give it to somebody else, and I'm not talking about money, but if I give it to somebody else, you know, it's going to be a disaster. But I think you guys, you know, a lot of you are opening up. And that's if you're coupled, and that's if you're getting ready to be in an established relationship. Something is coming if it's not here. If you're single now, something is coming. And like I said, you got the World card. You got the World card, so it's all kinds of possibilities. And the World card represents every element. Okay, so in the traditional tarot, it has a man, a bird, some type of earth animal, and then a lion. So that was, the man represented air or Aquarius, the bird represented Scorpio or water, the lion represented fire or Leo, and the beast represented earth or like Taurus. And then they I also heard that those four corners represented Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. That's just a little Bible education that I learned. So yeah, you have the world opening up to you. You know, take it for what it is. You know, those positive things, stick with them. Stick with them. Because I know a lot of Capricorns go through a lot. Because even though I know they can be funny and have fun and stuff, but underneath it all, there's an undertone of seriousness. You know, real seriousness. Being prone to depression and things like that. Like, everybody can have those, but I know a lot of Capricorns do suffer with that. But you guys have a lot to look forward to. Love is entering your life again. And if it's not with another person, which I believe it is, it's going to be love of self. You know, you guys have to realize that you're so like worthwhile. You're so worthwhile. And you are going to have reason to celebrate. And if it's not a relationship that you're celebrating, which I think it is, or whatever happened or is going to transpire, you have reason to celebrate. And I celebrate you guys, you know, and other people will too. And this is just beautiful. The lovers, this is just beautiful. So, you know, this reading was pretty short because, you know, like I said, you had like 1, 2, 3 major arcana, so it was kind of easy to read. I just had to clarify that death card because I was wondering what were you transitioning from, and that's just that tight rigidness, holding on to everything. You don't have to, you know. Sometimes it is safe to let others in, you know. And I think that's something you've been hoping for understanding and understanding, companionship, you know. And like I said, this goes for male or female. So, you know, this was a pretty good reading. You know, I'm sorry it's so short, but it's like I don't want to put so much into it and complicate it any more than it is. But that you guys have, you know, it's like it's just positive. And I'm really happy to see that for you, Capricorn. So if you're starting out a new relationship, it's going to work out. It's really going to work out because I believe you guys are going to learn, or you're going to learn, or you're going to apply being free with your emotions, being free with the good things that happen, and celebrate it, and not think, oh gosh, if I celebrate, something bad's going to happen. You know, a lot of people have that mindset of, if I get too happy, then the happiness is going to get taken away. No, you celebrate. Let other people celebrate you, because that looks like that's what's going on. And you do have the world, which is a completion. And I think a lot of Capricorns are through with being that strong, silent type. You know, not saying that Capricorns don't have conversations, don't talk, but y'all do a lot of times have that strong, silent type of disposition. You know, and you can let go of that. You know, at least for the time being. Let's get to the next level. And with that world card, that's saying that you've completed, you know, holding back on your feelings and what you think, and, you know, being happy and joyous, and love returning into your life if you're single, and love being enhanced if you're in a couple, you know. So the cards are there, they came out for you, so, you know, let's apply it, you know, and learn from it. So I'm going to go on, and I'm going to read you the message that came out from Postcards from Spirit. Hopefully it applies, like, you know, ties in with the reading. And if it doesn't tie in with the reading, it's still a good message, right? This is what this is what was channeled through that came out. Okay, guys, so here it is. Dearest you, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but your first, the primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multi-sensory, multi-dimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth, where we all agreed to play. I'm going to have to read it over because I stumbled, but I'm going to finish it out. Today, trust your spidey sense. Read between the lines. Tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. You know, I believe that. The world will show you miracles. It's coming. It's coming. It's here. Okay? Fear not, for we are right here, and Spirit loved you. Trust the invisible. Okay, so I'm going to read it again. If you want to tune it out, you know, you can, but I kind of butchered it. I always do that, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's nervousness or what, you know, but here we go. Dearest you, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but your first, the primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multi-dimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth where we all agreed to play. Today, trust your spidey sense. Read between the lines. Tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here, and Spirit loved you. Trust the invisible. And yeah, that was a good message. Trusting the invisible. And listening to those signs, you know, even when you're taking a walk out in nature or something, you know, listen. If you're by water, listen to the waves. Hear what comes to you. You know, it's different ways that, you know, put on music that you like. You know, it's Spirit talks to us in so many ways. So, okay. This is the card that came out from Loving Words from Jesus. If you wanted something to focus on that's even more positive than that great reading, I'm just trying to get it in focus for you guys, so you can see it while I read it. I guess that's about as good as it's going to get. Peace I leave you, my peace I give unto you. That's taken from John chapter 14, verse 27. So yeah, I wish you guys peace. Peace of mind, peace of spirit, peace of love, just peace in your life. And that's not just for this reading, that's for always, you know. Peace is free, you know. So I wish you guys the best. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if so, you know, like, subscribe, and share if you haven't, if you're new to the channel. I appreciate all of you watching. I enjoy sending these messages out to you. And Capricorn, this was a really super positive message. So I will see you all at the beginning of August for your August 2019 monthly readings. And until then, I wish you well. XOXO.